Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated
Listen, they listen. It's a done deal. They hold him in storage too long. Let this boy fight.
Are you ready?
Man, shout out to PGO Podcast, man. I appreciate it.
Are you ready?
My man Anthony, Messenger Thompson, I'm trying to tell you, back in the day, it was all that.
Man, you already know PGO, Put Your Gloves On podcast. Shout out to my guy, Thompson, the Messenger. He was that man back in the day, I don't know. All I grew up watching, A. Thompson, me, Hopkins, my brothers. That's where I got my style from them. We all together. Shout out to my guy, A. Thompson, PGO, Put Your Gloves On, A2 Music, you already know.
Are you ready?
PGO Nation. We here, baby. What it do? PGO Nation. We here with my man, Hammerin Hank, Lundy. Get ready to throw down. He's in the gym right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to make this as quick as possible. We're not going to rush. We're going to bring y'all all the good stuff, but we got to let it be known, man, that this man right now is in the gym as we speak. So we're going to go ahead and do what we need to do to get this man ready for his fight. If we could, T.Y., can you mute your phone? Thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, man, I appreciate you for being on the podcast, bro.
It's all love, man.
That you're making, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for making the sacrifice that you're doing. I really, really appreciate you. But we're going to go.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, I got a tribute, right? And it made me think about you. The more I got to talk to you, know your story, your ups and downs you went through, how much you persevered through the fight game. And people don't know, man, what you really accomplished. That's why I like bringing fighters like yourself. You know what I mean? Who've been to the top. We probably didn't get a chance like to look over, but we seen the damn view. We got it. We know what it is to be like the top, and we taste it. So I got a tribute for it. But I want you to watch this tribute, and I want you to translate it to boxing and how you had to get through. Producer, can we play this tribute for me, please?
That means he ain't through with you yet. And if he wakes you up, you got a shot to correct it and get it right. And he kept waking me up. So I figured, okay, God wakes you up. That also means that he has something for you that you've yet to receive. So as long as he was waking me up, I figure what else? He can't take nothing else from me.
So, Hank, that little tribute to me was a tribute of like perseverance. Tell me what that meant to you in the boxing sense.
I've been through the fire, man. Yeah, I mean, no big time promoter. Everything was self. And to come from having nobody backing you to being big time, that mean a lot. Especially coming from the hood, in the city from Philadelphia. To overcome all that and to make it big, that's everything, man.
Well, I definitely appreciate you. And I absolutely understand exactly what it is that you've been through and persevering and not having that big time promoter. T.Y., anything you want to say before we go ahead and get this thing cracking?
Well, I just want to tell you thank you, Hammerin Hank Lundy, and to let you know you inspired me to do this for today. You see what this is? You see what that is? I got the motherfucking hammer in my hand. I am hammer. Hey, let's get it cracking, champ. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. We're gonna start off right from the back. We're gonna get into how you got here, but I'll be remiss not to talk about this upcoming fight in PGO Nation. He's in the gym right now, making a sacrifice for the PGO Nation to Put Your Glove On podcast to come and talk to us. So I know exactly how it is. You can get kind of angry. Before I go into this, I wanna this is part of the game, right?
Right,
Do
right,
you enjoy media day? Do you enjoy the press conferences, the interviews? Be honest. It comes with fame. It comes with shaping
right.
your character. Is this something you enjoy, the limelight, or let the PGO Nation know how you feel about that?
Well, one thing about it, man, I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean? When we get into sport, man, we always want to be different. You know what I mean? Set ourselves aside. So I enjoy it, but I'm telling you the honest truth was on my mind at that time. So if I'm killing myself in the gym, I'm going through hell. When I get in that ring, that's gonna be the same thing I'm bringing. I'm gonna take you through hell, and I'm gonna try to do the same damn thing. You know what I mean? Everybody, oh, you just talk. Man, I mean every fucking word. Excuse my French. I'm
Man,
going
do
through
you,
hell. I'm gonna
champ?
take you. I'm going through hell. I'm gonna take you through hell.
Talk your talk, champ.
Is this a trained behavior? So, like my style didn't match my character, right? I was
Right.
calm. I'm humble. God bless. Here's the messenger. He who angers you controls you. Da 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 da. Message in the bottles. Have you taught yourself to be this type of person?
I'm gonna put it like this. At the end of the day, it ain't nothing humble about me, man. Listen, I had to fight my way, and you know what I mean? Hank was a nobody. I was a nobody. To make myself to be a somebody, why the hell would I be quiet or stop ranting about who Hank Lundy is? You
There
got
you
me
go,
messed
champ.
up, man. You know what I mean? I'm a big deal. So why would I be quiet? Why would I be, you know what I mean, quiet about who I am? Huh?
All right, champ. Talk that
No
talk.
doubt. No
You got
doubt.
something you want to say, or keep it rolling?
Well, then I basically just want to ask him a question. I want to ask him this. In the beginning of your start off, does
Right.
his name ring a bell? Jimmy Birchfield?
Yeah, that was my first promoter. My first, I ain't gonna
Okay.
front, my first promoter, I was loyal to him, even though I was going
Okay.
through a little BS with him, but I was loyal to
Okay.
him. You know what I mean? I spent half of my
Okay.
career with him, being loyal.
Okay.
You know, and
Okay.
that come from you learn loyalty from where you from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. We all from Philly.
Sometimes,
We
you know
learned
what I
that
mean,
loyalty.
like you get a lot of people that come around you with money and all that. I had that. I had the Don King try to steal me right from me. He said that man can't do nothing for you. That man can't take you to the promised land. But Hank Lundy, from what that man did for me, I stuck beside him. I mean, I got Don King in my ear, slip me his number. Come over to the promised land, champ. I got money for you.
Mm,
You know what I'm
mm.
saying?
Now, the way you said it, because game, it sound like that you stayed loyal. You felt those that was the right thing to do. But if you could have changed things, would you have done it different?
Oh,
Did you
most
regret?
definitely. You know, as I learned the game, I would have definitely did things different. You know what I mean? I know I missed out on some big money. You know, I made big money, but I missed out on a lot of big money. But what that allowed me to do is focus and set up for myself after boxing.
Right, right. So let's before we get into the whole boxing career, what you accomplished, your hardware, who you fought, because I don't think people really know who you fought. All right,
Right,
we're gonna talk about the seven world champions you fought, whether you fought them before they became champ or after. You fought seven champions on your resume, and you beat a couple that was some devastating and great fighters.
right.
So, let me pull Ty back on the stage real quick. All right, hey, let's
I'm
pull.
back. I'm back. I'm back. I got the hammer with me. I'm back. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Hey, let's pull up that flyer, babe, so we can produce it, so we can go ahead and talk about this. Now we got this fight right here, Mr. Lundy. All right, March 21st coming up this week out
Yeah.
Florida. Now this guy, man, I did my research on him. All right, he's a pretty decent Cuban fighter. All right,
Uh-huh.
Ortiz Valaquez, Cuban fighter, and he's known for power and being aggressive. Talk
Right.
to me now. Talk to me. What we got on the plate?
Man,
What
we
we got
got
on the plate
food
right
on the
here?
plate, man. I've been
Hold
dealing
on.
with guys like this my whole career. It ain't nothing special. He got power. I'm gonna show you how to take that power away from him. I've been doing this my whole career. Man,
Mm.
bring that strong shit. We got something we could tame that shit with. You know what I
He ain't
mean?
saying nothing slick to a can of oil, you can't. That's
Yeah,
right.
man,
That's
we
right.
got something for him, man. I'm from Philly, man. You know what I mean? What you look? You may knock me down, but when I get up, it's over. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about that. He got me chopped. I'm here to fight, baby.
All right, let's get that off the screen. For hold on, let's make sure you guys take a picture of that. We're gonna post it. All right, it's up on our Instagram pages on Hammerin Hank Lundy page. Make sure that you guys be able to tune in, show support to my man. Now,
And everybody knows. Let me just say something, champ. Throughout Hammerin Hank Lundy career, everybody knows that sign on to fight with him. You in for a fight from
Yes, sir.
ding to
you in
ding.
for a fight.
Just they know this because this was coming. Ho, 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 ho. When the dog is out, DMX is coming. So
Dog
yeah, so when
time.
the dog's out, come on. So when the dog's coming, the dog's coming. Now, once he popped that chain and in that ring, that's on them. They know for a fact they got to fight at him. And like he
You got to
said,
fight.
it's mine or yours. It's mine or yours. You take it how you want to take it.
8-0, one loss, 7 knockouts. So he's definitely a puncher. He's definitely aggressive. Now he got stopped and he got beat to a pulp. And he got stopped
Blood
in the
in.
ninth round. He got dropped 4 times.
Blood.
Are you going in there to do what you do to secure the victory and box, switch fighter, everything, or you going in here like hell with it? I'm gonna try and embarrass him, and you going for the knockout?
I'm embarrassing, man. I'm not here to play with it. Nobody. I'm not
Nope.
here to play with nobody. I'm going to embarrass him, man. And then I ain't gonna front. If I get you out of there, I'm gonna get him out of there. I'm not playing with bull, man. I'm trying to hurt him. I'm trying to hurt him bad. He gotta pay. He
He got
gotta
it.
pay.
No,
All this
what he got to pay
all this
for,
hell
champ?
I'm going through, he gotta pay. He gotta pay, man.
Look, I ain't mad at you. You got to pay. So let's get into it. You started your professional career back in your first fight was July the 6th.
Right.
Um, you had a solid amateur career, Golden Gloves and everything. 65 wins, only 5 losses. But what you did something that I think was that fighters need to do today. You blitzed the fight game, bro. You came out in your first 16 months and you fought 12, 13 times, 13-0 with 7 knockouts. How was that fighting so much in your first
It,
16 months?
it was like with me, I felt as though I was behind the gun. So it's like I wanted to stay busy in the game. So I'm like, if we get knockouts, let's keep on rolling. I was on that Mike Tyson thing. When Mike Tyson was knocking everybody out, they was putting him right back in the ring. Keep me going. Keep me going.
Keep going, keep you going.
Don't let me slow down. Keep me going. Keep me fighting.
So you fought every other day pretty much then.
Basically, listen, keep me going. I
Okay.
wanted to smoke.
Wow. Wow.
31 wins.
That heart, man. That take a lot of heart, man. That's real rap. You dedicated to this game. And let me just say something. Once you find your calling, and even if you want to quit or retire or bow out, whatever it costs, once you find your calling and you accept the call is going to call you again when you least suspect it. This is why
Exactly.
it's hard. It's going to call you again. This is why that what even the messenger. He didn't get out the game. We still in the game. That's why we got the PGO podcast. Boxing is our
Right.
calling. And even when we took a 15-year layoff, it called us back.
Right.
It called us back as the media now. But we still in this joker. We still got our hands wraps, our gloves on, our cup on. You got on boxing boots right now, champ?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you got your cup on and your hands wrapped or what? How we
No,
looking
no,
over
no.
there in the
I ain't,
gym?
I ain't wrap up yet. Yeah, I mean, but I
Okay.
got I got
All
my
righty.
boxing gear on.
Okay,
Absolutely.
no doubt, no doubt. But I just wanted to make that statement that boxing, your calling will make sure it calls you.
Right.
That's all. You once you admit to it, this is what you love and this is what you love to do, it's gonna call you. And it calls all of us back to it. Any calling you got, gonna call you again. You show thyself approved. And this is what you're doing, champ. You showing yourself approved. Even though he 8-1 or whatever he is, he's a young 8-1 messenger. He haven't been through what Hank Lundy been through. Hank Lundy experiences beat his record. He
Well,
been there
well,
with the best
well,
and beat the best.
I could tell you what, and we just gonna
Go
put it out
ahead.
there and keep it real because
Okay.
these are
Go ahead.
unfiltered and unfiltered debates and discussion. Right now, they damn sure are not using Hank to catapult him back to the limelight. They trying to put another nail in your coffin, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why I'm on the type time I'm on. I'm on search and destroy. I see what they trying to do, but You
Yeah.
don't pick the wrong dog. I
Right.
told y'all, I'm
Right
that
now.
dog.
Right.
I'm
Right
that
now.
dog in the back of the
Mm.
junkyard that I'm nudging the little pups away. Get out of here. Get out of here. You fucked up by waking me up.
Right. Cause right now they saying, damn, who can we put on our resume? 8-1. We need a good victory. That's what we need. And they choosing a solid damn dog. Now maybe they chose the wrong dog. But you gonna have to go out there and show him that, champ. And when you have to lock on his ass and shake like the pits do, and don't let him go. Cause if you get it,
Listen,
he young. You're gonna have to get him out.
listen. That's what we here for. And then listen, I've been watching him. Listen, you ain't bull, whatever your name, you ain't what you think you is. I've been through there, man. I've been through tough. Listen, I'm fought with two broken jaws, a 10-round fight, 6-round fight, fought with a broken rib. Ain't shit you could tell me in that ring. I'm a dog, man. I'll
Listen,
see you
man, but
real
we but we,
soon.
we but we got some royalty in here, man. We got Mr. Andre Orel from Rogier. I'm sorry, Andre Rogier
My
from Havoc.
guy.
Yeah, you see that comment up there. He
Big
coming
up
your
to you, coach. We love you. We love you,
Respect,
What's
Mr.
up, coach? He
Havoc.
appreciate you.
definitely coming your way, coach.
Big up, coach. We coming
But
your
listen,
way, coach.
I gotta give a shout out to my cousin, man, Chevy Thompson, supply and demand to be putting some of these these shirts together for
big,
me. Shout
big
out to
up,
my
Chevy.
cuz,
We
man.
love you, cuzzo. We love
Now
you,
listen,
cuzzo.
man,
Hey, Hank. Hey, Hank, your shirt coming too. By the time
I
you come
got you.
back and we got you a shirt. Don't worry about it. PGO got you.
31 wins, 13 losses, 14 KOs. You've been in this game for over 20 years, man. Research tell me, I know some people that know some people. You done made over a mil and a half to 2 million. Why are you still fighting?
I ain't got
Why?
no money,
And
man.
listen,
What you talk about?
look, man. Listen,
Derek,
bro. This is
messenger, you put him on blast like
look,
that. He ain't
man.
got that type of
Listen,
money.
man.
I ain't
Hey,
got no
hey,
money.
champ, you
What you
ain't got no
talking
money,
Look,
about?
man.
man. Look, man. Listen.
Hey,
Hey, man.
lawsuits may come out. Hey, champ, lawsuits may come out. Don't do that to him.
Look, man. You just talk. When you know people who knows people, listen, man, I'm doing Hank Lundy. I mean, what's up? Yeah, Hank for a couple of this. Now, I mean, he made it come good. All right, and it's public record. See, when you reach a Hammerin Hank Lundy status, like Anthony Thompson, all you gotta do is Google. See, we're not the dudes that's when you go Google, it's not gonna say page not found.
Right.
Some data's gonna come up, baby. Data's gonna come up.
They show
So
too
he
much.
listen, bro. I don't wonder how people from Pakistan got my number. We just seen that they found Riri house. All right, they
Yeah.
found her house, bro. So hey, anybody could touch you, Hank. At this point with social media, they can get any information you want, bro. Only have to put a name in and make a call.
It's
Listen,
a price of
Social
credit
media
come along with that
encyclopedia,
too.
yeah.
but listen,
Social media
I'm going to
encyclopedia.
say it again, man, because I'm getting ready to talk about the resume, who he fought, the belts he won. But I need to know a question now. The man got 20 years in the game. 20-year professional game is a long damn time. You made
Two
decent money, like
decades.
I said. You made over 1.5 million to 2 to 3 million. Why the hell you still fighting at this point, bro? You 42 years old. What's up?
Man, listen, I feel good in here, man. You know, this my safe haven. You know what I mean? One thing about it, they can't shut the dog up. You know what I mean? The dog's still rolling. And then
Absolutely.
I don't look old, I don't look beat up.
No, he
Yeah.
don't. And I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you
what
something,
you
champ.
you
That just
sound
go
like
what I
Muhammad
said.
Ali. You sound like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah,
I still look good. I still pretty. Still got my
yeah,
reflex. Still got my speed.
yeah. And let me tell you something, champ. Like I just said, like I just said, his calling called him, and he answered. His
Exactly.
calling going, your calling going to call you, and it's up to you to be real to it. He said, "Yes, I'll do that." You know what I'm saying? He acknowledged his calling 20 years ago. He made it through the pain game. Still looking young, still talking, got all his follicles. Why not? Bernard Hopkins did it for a while. Well, why not do it? And then we from Philadelphia, we come from a different breed. You know what I'm saying? There's
Right.
something special about us, man. That we come from a different breed. I was just watching the picture today to where as though I seen you on the picture and with Joe Frazier because you was about to fight at the Wachovia Center, our press conference with Top Rank. So
Yeah,
all of this stuff really makes a difference when you from Philly. You can put Hank right next to Bernard Hopkins, and you can find some similarities. And what I mean by
absolutely.
that is you can find grit, heart, and style. We all have a similar style, Georgie Benton style. Defense. We all got left hooks. We all got defense. And one thing they know about Philadelphia, we come to take ass, give ass or take ass. As simple as that. And it's no pause because I don't play the pause game. I'm a grown man. It's either
Right,
get
right,
down or lay down, and that's what
right,
we do
right.
at Philly.
Basically. Basically. So like you said, you're gonna do it. Do you have a time period in your mind where you might ready to pull out? Because listen, we're gonna talk about your business. You got a successful business with business industrial. You want to talk about that a little bit? What's you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I actually have my own industrial cleaning business, you know what I mean? When I don't have nothing, I subcontract my guys over to a company called Beacon, and it's called Beacon Industrial.
There
And
you
what it
go.
happens, I'm always making money around the board. When I'm asleep, I'm making money. You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
I'm talking
And
about, champ.
that's one thing. I looked at a lot of Philadelphia fighters. You know, we make the big money, but after the game, when the game's soaked up, we got nothing. All the kids say, "Oh, that's such and such. Oh, he don't look like he had this. He don't look like he had that, cause he all washed up." But one thing I changed the narrative about: after I'm done this game, I'm still gonna be living. I'm still gonna look good. You know what I mean? Not just when the fast money was coming in with the boxing. After boxing, I'm still looking good. Like I ain't even gonna lie. If that money ain't right, I'm not fighting. That's why y'all haven't been seeing me. Y'all wanted to give me chicken. So I'm like, I can make that with my business. So if it ain't no big money, I'm not gonna fight. You
So
know
that
what I mean?
hey, look, man, you earned that right. 20 years you done fought the game. So let's talk about some of the things you've been through. I want to get inside the boxing game, what you experienced, your hard times, your good times. What is one of the roughest or lowest points you probably been in boxing, whether it was making weight, whether it was arguing over a contract? Because people always they don't see the shit behind the scenes that we go
Right,
through when negotiating over maybe not fighting. I remember real quick a fight where I turned down a fight because they didn't want to give me an extra 10,000.
right.
Bro, I need all that money. Now, some
Exactly.
people will say that you probably gave away 40 to 50,000 over 10. Look, it is what it is because I'm not gonna lose. But if I do, I want every dime because know for sure I might not make this 50 or 60 again.
Exactly. I'm gonna put it like this. My things came with, people in this game, they snakes, man. They try to take money that they don't deserve. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like, okay, we may sign a contract to fight for, say, like 250,000, right?
I want y'all
Somebody
to
might
listen to
come,
this PGO Nation.
somebody might come to the table and say, like I had somebody, big fight on the table.
This is your personal experience right here.
This is my personal experience.
Inside information right
Um,
here, PGO.
I
Real
had a
quick, and
big
shout out to our big bro Willie Gibbs. Hey brother, we love you. Shout
my
out, man.
guy. I had a big
We
fight
love
on the
you, Willie the
table.
Gladiator in the
I
building.
had a big fight on the table. Jay Prince, that was my manager at the time, and this is why your managers are important. I was with this. No, actually, Jay Prince wasn't my manager yet. I had another manager, and Jay Prince, he was a thorough guy. It was a fight on the table. I was gonna fight Lucas Matisse
Ooh, okay.
for 150,000. The manager that I had came to me with the fight for the about like he wanted to give me the fight for, he was saying that they wanted to give me like 80,000. So you was gonna cut my neck with the full amount and take my money from me
And hit you
and
upside your
get
head
30
for the 20.
and get your 20%.
Yes, that's what they do.
And I ain't gonna front after all that. I got told what was going on. I had to battle with this guy. Took him to arbitration. I beat him for $250,000 in arbitration. I had his lawyer. See, most people. That's why I tell a lot of young people in this game, read up on your contract and know what you signing. His lawyer was trying to prolonging the case, making him, my ex-manager, pay more money. But I had a lawyer that was cool with me. Oh no, we gonna get him. Everything came out in court that his lawyer was getting me for money. I had his lawyer tricking up on words, stumbling, and in arbitration, I beat him for 250,000.
So did you beat him for 250,000 because over a period of time he stole 250,000 from you?
He stole money, but that what he was doing, Everything came to play that he was doing it.
and he was cutting your purse off the top.
He was cutting, yeah.
And see, this is what I took. Listen, I just want to say this real quick, and I'm not going to be too long because I know you got to get the training. PGO Nation, I'm sorry. I actually got him. He made a big time sacrifice. He's in the gym right now. He leaves Thursday for this fight. He's gonna go beat. He's gonna go beat ass. So I can't hold him up for too long, but I'm gonna try to get out as much as that I can. So your personal experience was you revealing to the PGO Nation that your manager was taking money off the top. And I tell people like this all the time. Let's just say in our contract, and I made this about the what's we call him, right? Let's say we got a fight. I'm gonna just throw a number out for 30,000, right? For 10 rounds. Now, normally off TV, we're making 15,000 for 10 rounds. I'm just throwing a number out. So when they
Yeah.
come give you the 30 for an ESPN fight or a Showtime fight, you like, damn, I'm making 30 G's. But you don't know that they actually sold you to Showtime or ESPN and they gave you 60.
Exactly.
You
Yep.
got 60. They came to you and said, listen, I got Anthony the Messenger Thompson, top prospect. I got Hank Lundy. He's ranked number 4 by the WBA or the WBO. You know what I mean? If he wins this fight, he's fighting Bud Crawford. We need 80,000. They give you 80,000 and sell the fight to you for 30.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you have no idea that the manager then worked it with the promoter and took 30 G's from you and come bang you for another 20.
Yep.
Yeah, this is why, champ. Let me just interrupt real quick. This is why the Ali law is so important. This is why the Muhammad Ali law is so important. So these snakes can openly open up the books.
Cut the
They
law.
supposed to let
Snake
y'all.
can't
Yes,
hide. Can't
I'm
hide.
gonna I'm keep it real. When I got with Jay Prince showed me nothing but love.
That's
You
good.
know,
That's
he
good.
did everything he had to do. You
he
know,
is an honorable man. He is
listen, I
honorable.
ain't gonna lie. Them fights I made with Jay Prince, that's why I'm able to float to this day because I learned games from him and I built my own brand.
He is an
Shout out
honorable
to Jay
man.
Prince, man.
Shout out to Jay Prince. We dealt with him earlier in the career, and we had some experiences, but he was honorable. You know, he spoke um, with our father, and he cleared some things up. Our father said some things to him, and he let us go out of a hotel room because he had us locked in a hotel room because he felt as though we owed him money. But
Right,
however, we was looking at him like we was looking at Shelly Finkel's,
right.
the right to first refusal. You know,
No,
when
we
you
ain't, we ain't,
coming
yeah,
out of
we ain't, we ain't,
amateurs,
we ain't, we definitely ain't owing money. You know, that's
no,
what they
we
do,
ain't
man. They
owing no
want, they
money.
want and done you. He gave me
They
cash.
wanted. He
I ain't
gave us
asked
some
for
money like
nothing.
Shelly Finkel's in them
But he was
did.
cool though.
Shelly Finkel's,
Overall, he was definitely
he
cool,
was
bro.
he was definitely cool because what we was doing was we was getting by the first refusal. You know how when you come out of the amateurs, everybody wanted it done. You knew Duva,
Yeah,
Shelly
yeah,
Finkel's, knew
yeah.
DeBella, and then they just asking you for the right for you to tell them no, the right of
Right,
first refusal. And that's what we was doing with Jay Prince. But Jay Prince, he ain't like that. He locked the hotel door and said, "Yo, man, y'all gotta come with it, man. Y'all gotta come with it."
Yeah,
And one thing led to another, but he let us out the room. He was a
right.
stand-up dude. My father talked to him. He let us out the room because he respects his father. They started talking, and the next thing we was out the door. But we had everybody around us, Red Boy, the whole crew, the the
respect.
the the whole what's his record company again?
Rap a lot records.
Rap a
Rapper.
lot.
We had the whole rap. Yo, we had the whole rap a lot besides
All right,
Scarface around us.
all right. Let me move forward because now we're going to get into who Hank Lundy is as a fighter, right?
Right,
You won. You got a lot of hardware, a lot of hardware. NABO title, the WBO Continental, NABF, multiple weight division champ, and you fought 7 world title holders. All right, one you fought Bud Crawford, who we gonna get into talk to. We got to talk about that fight.
right.
I didn't get no highlights. I should have got some highlights because y'all was getting it in. But I want you to talk about the press conference, what happened. I heard you on Bud was definitely getting it in.
Yeah.
Bud is a real dog, right? If
Right,
you
right,
all right, you fought David Diaz, IBF champ, Ray Beltran. These are some hard punches that I don't think people know. DeMarcus Chop Chop Cordy. If I must
right,
remind who he is, he gave Floyd hell.
right,
All right. Yeah, you fought Jose Zapita. You fought 7 world champions. You beat a few of these guys. You took some losses. But who would you say was the hardest champion that you fought? Would you say it was Bud, or would you say it was actually somebody
I
else?
have to give it to Bud or all his acolytes, but you know, at the end of the day, I'd have caught that motherfucker at 135 to been a different fight. You know what I mean? Look, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, we fought Madison Square Garden, man. We had the thing sold out and and 1 week.
You
Um
sold that ticket, champ. I was watching
and,
your
and
press
one
release
and
and stuff.
one
You
week,
sold that
and
ticket.
then the thing about it, the night of the fight, he was 160, I was 145. I moved up from lightweight. Yeah, I mean, so you can see the
Oh,
size differences.
you moved up.
I
You
moved up from lightweight.
you chased that money, man. How
I
much?
Now listen. I ain't gonna front. I ain't chased no money. I was gonna go get that belt. I wanted that belt. I believe I could beat him. And if you
Okay,
looking at the fight, I was winning the fight.
you
Yes, you
was.
was. It
I
showed
was
through the
winning the
whole
fight.
fight.
I just
I'm
got
gonna
caught.
tell
He
you
was a bigger
something.
guy. He was the
I'm
bigger
gonna tell
guy.
you something.
The night of the
He
fight, he
knew.
was what the night of the fight, he was 160. I was 145 with all my clothes on. Fight night.
I'm gonna tell you something, champ. He knew that he was in for a fight because round one he switched southpaw.
I told
When
everybody that.
round one
I
he
told
went to
everybody.
southpaw.
This shit
He
hard.
knew
I
he was
told
in
her,
for a
look,
fight.
I told everybody, I said, listen, he's not gonna come out off the dice. He's gonna come out southpaw because he know I'm a threat. And what he came out southpaw.
I don't think I
Go,
don't
champ.
think
He came out southpaw. Yes, sir, champ. Round one.
I had the highlight, but I don't think I gave it to my producer to load it up. But listen, before we move forward, sorry about that. PGO Nation, make sure that you guys are liking when you watching and joining the live. Like and subscribe, tune in. Let's get them likes up and make sure that you guys are subscribing. We got the man Hammerin Hank Lundy in the building. He got a fight coming up this Saturday. The man is making a sacrifice right now in the gym. So I don't want to hold you up too long, champ, but we got to get a little bit more out.
Let's go.
We got to get into it. About the Bud
This one
fight.
here is dynamite, though, y'all. PGO, y'all really got to know that this is something rare, uncut, and unfiltered to have Hank here. He's a stick of dynamite. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, yes.
Absolutely. People don't know that you come from thorough stock. When you first started, you was working with Charlie Mack's father,
Yes,
right?
Charles Ramey.
So he got you in the game. How was it dealing with a man like Charlie Mack father? And did you have any relationship with Charlie Mack? Shout out to Charlie
Um,
Mack, who definitely
no,
big bro.
I really didn't have
Big shout out
too
to
much
Charlie Mack.
relationship
That's
with Charlie Mack. I mean, we was cool. I ain't gonna front. Like his dad came on, you know, he was more than like a trainer, but he was like a father figure too. So I was cool with them, but I didn't want that behind me. I wanted my own name. So I didn't want Charlie Mack behind me. You know what I mean?
Right, right. And
You
he
know, he was
also
and
there. He was there, Madison Square Garden, walked me out and everything. But I didn't want the Will Smith behind. They came at me. I ain't
really
want that. I ain't want that back, and I wanted my own level. I wanted my own way
why would you walk away from Will?
because I didn't want that behind me. I wanted my own way. I'm a man at the end of the day. I don't want to be owing nobody this and that. I wanted to find my own way.
Got you, got you.
And
Okay, well
if
that
don't
makes sense.
nobody know, and if don't nobody know who we talking about, PGO Nation, we're talking about Charlie Mack, Will Smith, bodyguard, aka brother, aka partner in business. Will Smith even got a song about him. Charlie Mack first out the limo. Hank Lundy was being trained by his father as well. So boxing and entertainment been intertwined for years. So that's what we talking about right now. But go ahead, Champ. Go ahead, Hank.
So listen. So basically, outside of boxing, you established your business. You was married. Everything was cool. Beautiful kids and everything. How's everything going on with that? Like, is everything still well? Um,
Well, you know, I'm divorced. You know what I mean? Life taking care of the kids. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I got five adults, man, and then I got
ooh,
little Hank. You know, that's one. He want to carry the torch. You know what I mean? He my 7 year old from my previous marriage. You know, life is good. I ain't gonna lie. You know,
what
can't say nothing
was that
bad.
one of the hardest? Did going through a divorce, did it have
Right.
any impact on you in the fight field?
I'm gonna be
Honestly,
real. I'm gonna be real. A lot of fighters when they go through certain situations, they kind of pull back from fighting. And I'm like I'm a guy that come from the hood. I ain't take no time off. I stayed in the gym. I kept fighting, but my heart wasn't there. But I had to fight from doing something crazy. You know what I mean? It killed me. But I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, I'm me. I'm Hank Lundy. I can't let this person take my identity. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
sometimes when we go through something so hard and so traumatic like that, we lose our identity and we lose ourselves.
So
And
go ahead.
it's like, and I'm like, I got to keep on fighting to fight my way through it. I'm a fighter.
So last week we had Outlaw on. He was talking about the loss of
Right,
his mother. Shout out to Outlaw. Let's keep him in his prayers because he lost a mother. And I'm not comparing the two,
right,
you
right,
know, but you still took a severe loss. How severe was that loss on a divorce? Mentally, emotionally, financially? Did it? I mean, because some people don't recoup from a divorce, man. Divorces can
right.
be real ugly. You said it had an impact. Your heart wasn't there. So did you feel kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I ain't gonna lie. I
Half
felt.
half that
I'm gonna be real. I felt betrayed. You got to think about it.
betrayed.
I,
I'm hearing this word a lot.
Yeah,
Betrayed.
I felt betrayed. You gotta think about it. I come back from the Crawford fight, we cash out on the house. So that come from my blood and sweat and tears. But she put in her blood, sweat, and tears too. But I felt like, damn, how can you do something like this? But it to each his own. It is what it is. Lil Hank there. You know what I mean? So, I'm a man. I found a way.
Found a way. So is it safe to say she walked away with the house? Is that what happened?
Well, it's her. Listen, it's hers. She can have it. It's hers. You know what I mean?
God damn. God damn. Because I heard
Nigga
you say
champ
Lil
said she
Hank
can
is
have
there.
it. It's
Like they sell for Malcolm X, man. What is about the house in the car,
House
Malcolm?
in the car, brother.
Dang.
The house in the car,
But one
brother.
thing about it, what they
Yo,
tell you, if you can't get it back, what you doing?
yeah,
I got
no
all
doubt.
I got all that back and more, man. You know what I mean? It's just a
No
grind.
doubt.
That's all.
No doubt. No doubt. And
Also,
you know what? One thing that I peep with no matter what, when you go through situations or you lose something, you fighters need the gym. Because the gym
right.
is like your meditation. It's a
It's an
piece of
outlet.
because you said something real big, champ. Because you said something real. You can't lose yourself. So what do? You go back to what help makes you. You go back to the gym. It's an outlet where you can let all that stress out and all the
Exactly.
love of the gym. Just the smell of the gym sometimes can make ease your pain from what you're dealing with outside of
Exactly.
the ring.
Shout out to
Because
my
like I tell
guy,
people,
Yorgi, what's going on, my
My
guy?
guy,
John
what's
because
up,
like
Yorgi,
I,
yo?
absolutely. Listen,
because
so
like I try to tell people, hold on, champions. Like I try to
all right,
tell people, the hardest fight that you fighters have that's really good is either on a scale or in your life. Once that bell go ding, it's on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what I do from the womb to the tomb. I'm born to do this. But I got a question for you, real fast, champ. Let me ask you a question. I got a question for you. You said Little Hank is going to be your next champ. Now let me ask you a question. How would he take after you as a star running back or as a fighter?
But I ain't gonna
Is he
lie, he boxed and he played football.
okay? So he like his stunting like his daddy. He sound like his
Yeah,
daddy playing
yeah.
football too.
It's like
Okay.
I don't want him.
Thanks,
I
bro.
don't want him
Appreciate
in the boxing game, but he got the call. Listen, when he come in the gym, like my grad, he just watch.
Hmm.
He said, "Man, that guy like a little man. Look, he go do his push ups and sit ups. Like he
Okay.
don't say nothing to me. Hey, coach, tie my gloves up. He go to work. I ain't got to tell him to do nothing. It's in him already.
So that's called DNA. He got it naturally. See, that's the gift that we all get from our ancestors or from our father. It's in DNA. And let me ask you a question. How did you make the transition from being a high school football star to boxing? How did you make that transition?
It was like this. My last year of high school. I'm leaving out the school, so a mug bumped me. So when he bumped me, I looked at him and I'm looking like I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And the principal was like, go home, Tyson. They used to call me Tyson. So I
Okay.
waited for the boy to come out.
Hank, what high school was that, Hank?
Barching, John Barching.
Oh, you went to Barton.
Okay.
Okay.
So this mug, we got our hands up. He kicked me 3 times. Well, my leg was about to go out. Listen, I turned southpaw. I threw my right hand out to the side. He looked at it. I cracked him on the jaw, knocked him out cold, man.
That's it.
Went to the football field. They said, yo, he's still out there knocked out. I ran home, told my uncle I've been in the gym ever since.
Damn. So a knockout, a knockout.
A
Knockout in the
knockout in the street
streets.
got you a fight. So let's talk about the Hank right now that's present. Like I said, you have over 40 plus fights. You got a 20-year career in the fight game. You still doing it at a high level because you about to fight a young pup.
Right,
This can either spring you on to make you still part of the game if you choose.
right.
Once you win, because it ain't no if about it. Once you win, do you have any plans on continuing, or is this going to be an exit plan something for you? Because listen, man, you like I said, you made over a million.
Listen,
But
we
hold on,
coming,
before,
we
hold on,
coming right.
before we
We
go there, I'm sorry. I got to get in your business a little bit because I ain't got you for too long. PGO Nation, he's in the gym right now, so I don't want to hold him up too long. You said you went up to fight Bud Crawford, right? You was doing real well. I had you winning the fight, and I'm not just saying that. And unfortunately, you got caught. It can happen to anybody. But you
right.
said you went up to chase the belt. You sure you ain't chase the bag too? How much you
I
got on that fight, man? How
I ain't
much did
gonna
you get on
lie.
that
I'm,
fight,
I'm gonna be
bro?
real. Before Jay Prince told me about the money, I told him I wanted to fight, and Jay Prince could contest to that. He said, "Hey, Madison Square Garden, Bud Crawford." I said, "I'll give me the fight. I want the fight." I ain't even asked about the money. That's how much of a fighter and dog I am. I said, "Give me the fight."
Well, I'm worrying about the money. Tell the
Oh man,
PGO Nation, like, I just want to know, like, that was one of your biggest fights. Give
yeah.
me a ball, give us a ballpark.
Are
Six,
you being
six,
an
six
ATM
figures,
machine?
6 figures, 7 figures, like what Haas, give me something I can give.
I got 7 figures. I'm gonna put it like that.
That's all. Hey, yo, are you being an ATM machine? Can I charge you $2 for this? Because
Listen,
any
man.
other ATM machine charge $2,
Listen,
a
man.
dollar
This,
50.
this
Let me charge
dude.
you $2.
250.
Can't beat an
Listen, man.
ATM.
Listen. 7 zeros. That goes into another bracket with the Mills, baby. Seven
Like
seven figures.
I tell them, man, look, I'm humble, but when these fighters be talking, make sure y'all, yeah, yeah. I mean, listen,
You
I don't
damn
say
right.
too
You
much, but
damn right.
you got to talk some numbers with me, cause I made it.
I know that's right. Listen, before we move forward, PGO Nation, because we can't hold them for pad work. If there's any questions that y'all want to ask, shout out to John and everybody, Yorgi. If there's any questions you want to ask the champ, put them in there so we can make sure that we get them questions asked. So, like now we can get back to the question I asked. At some point in time, like I said, this is public information. I know people that know some people that said, "Listen, man, you made a couple dollars. When is your exit plan, man? Or you gonna keep doing this?"
I ain't gonna front. I'm looking at next year, coming around next year, January. I'm gonna run it up. Even after this fight, I'm linking in with Tough Line Promotions. We
That's
ain't playing.
shout out to Teflon. Shout out to Teflon
Shout
Don
out to
Promotion.
Teflon. We went
We
to his
right back
fight.
in it. We right
He's
back
a
in the action
pure
in
gentleman.
June. We ain't
Now
playing.
who's training your crazy ass right now?
Greg Hackett, my guy.
Greg Hackey.
Ooh, shout out to
Shout out to my
Haggy.
guy Hackey, man.
Greg
Shout out.
Hackett.
Yo, you know what? I call him because Greg about to fight himself. Like Greg is just the embodiment of boxing. He
Right,
train, he fight, he a cut man, he a pad man. But what he is a pure student of the game, and he knows the game. He just come from Vegas with Jesse Hart. Big ups to
right.
Hart. We love you, Hollywood Hart. We going to the combat league is something that Hart is part of. He's the captain of that league. You ever hear that league?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ever,
yeah,
you ever hear that league, Hank?
yeah.
Okay, then Jesse doing something this Friday. He the captain of that league, but he went from Vegas, Greg Hackett to Miami now with you.
Right.
I mean, if there's anything that you can say about Greg Hackett other than he's good, what have he taught you since you've been with him
Oh man,
Or
one thing
or help
about it,
with.
man, to be
or
patient, you
help
know what I
with?
mean? To be patient, you know what I mean? He let me know,
Okay.
like, Hank, man, you got all the skills in the world, man. Bring them out. It's time for you to
Okay.
show 'em. And nobody
Okay.
ever seen the full Hank Lundy. You always getting little snip peeks. But he said, Hank, this fight, let him see who Hank Lundy is. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
hey, listen, after all you've been through, got some good wins, some ugly losses, you still a shit talker. You walk
Yeah,
around, you keep your head up, ain't nothing gonna change. Where does this confidence come from? Why? Like you said, you got too far. Would you call yourself confident or arrogant?
confident.
Okay.
That's like you got to look a person that been down in life and get a chance to come up in life and don't let nobody bring you down. It ain't arrogance. It's confidence. You could put what my man said. You could put me anywhere on this earth. I'm gonna make a way. I'm gonna find a way. Put me anywhere.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
And that right there is the core or the beginning of a go getter, a star. And I'm not talking about no just big lights and glamour and action. I'm talking about a star. Because when we come from the hood, the inner city, the urban, if you don't have what you just said, Hank, we'll never make it out the hood.
Never make it.
We need that ingredients. This is why I always fed this to my brother. You know, because he's humble, but got all the talent in the world to help us get into a different tax bracket, which he did. But he needed his brother to push that hook, and it's very well needed because you need that core energy to make it out the hood. You got to believe, like I always say, me, motivated energy. I know teamwork makes the dream work, but I got to
Right,
say this it's no team without me.
right.
TEAM. You take away the T and the A, you got me. Teamwork is me. Motivated energy. So that's right, Hank. You did that's right, champ. Way to line that thing up. You gotta
All
have,
right.
and it's not arrogance, it's confidence.
Well, let me
Way
let
to
me
do
let me
that, champ.
absolutely good points. Let's pull up his top 10. Every Philadelphia fighter got to give me their top 10. It don't matter who you is and what's your list. So you got to get
I'm on
ready.
his top 10. I gotta be on his top 10, champ. I should be number one on Hank Lundy's top 10. Y-Weezy social media encyclopedia.
So right now, number one, is this in any order? Is this your order ranking
I
or
just I just I just want it flow. You know what I mean? It just in the flow. That's
Y-Weezy.
all.
now? All right.
Y-Weezy.
So you chose Joe Frazier
Right?
for number one. He made your list. Why? Just real
He's
quick.
the goat. He's the goat, man.
He's the GOAT. Say no more. Cyclone Hart. Jesse Hart's father was a bad boy. People don't know too much about it.
Oh,
You chose Cyclone.
the
Why
Yes,
you choose
cyclone.
Cyclone?
man. Listen, back in the day, he had the hands of steel.
That's
Yeah, he
definitely
did.
true.
He did.
You got
Super was
fast
a
hands,
beast.
talent, gold medal winner, two, 3-time world champion, Meldrick Teller. Why you choose Meldrick?
Anybody that had fast hands in the game, and especially like me, you had to learn from Mildred.
Mel definitely that boy. And you got B Hop, man. I don't really have to ask you why you got B Hop, but just for the PGO Nation following the rules, why you choose B Hop, man?
Because at the end of the day, B Hop gonna give you something different, that grit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
yes,
ain't
he
gonna
did.
front. If you look at what Bernard was doing, I was doing the same thing that Bernard was doing.
Now
Sometimes,
watch this.
sometimes you gotta go get your opponents.
And let me say something. If you notice how I said I seen the picture with the
Yeah, he
messenger
was.
with Champ with Joe Frazier,
And they
and I
mom
said
was and they mom was rumblers.
I can put you up next to Hank. I said I can put you up to B Hop, and I didn't even know he was on your top 10. You see that? You emulated him. That's why I said I can put you next to B Hop, and I can compare y'all. You emulated that style, man. Greatness see greatness. But go ahead.
Next, you got after B Hop, you got Shula. James Shula. Shout out to the Shula family who be holding it down.
Yo,
Definitely Saudi who does so much. But you got Shula on there. He was a bad boy. Why you pick James
Black
Shula?
Gold. Black
Man,
Gold was
black
a bad
black
boy.
gold, man. You know, I'm not gonna front. A couple times training down there, the way I was working and training. I remember Maurice Willis said, "Man, you remind me of Black Gold, man. Look at you shining, man." Like, you know what I
Damn.
mean? So I got to put that up there because his work ethic was crazy.
All right, let's
Maurice
keep it.
Willer, Reese Brody. Reese
Yup,
Brody. Maurice
yup,
Willer. Reese
yup.
Brody.
That's my
Big up
guy.
to Reese Brody if you watching, Brody.
Listen, now you got yours truly, man. Your boy Ant the Messenger, man. Why you choose me, brother?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, around that time, I actually shared the ring with him, and we were just jabbing. One of the best jabs in history. I'm keeping it real. And, you know, at that time, I had a good jab, and he actually set me that, Hank. Most people don't understand what it's like to have a good jab. And he broke the ins and outs on about having a good jab. I had to give it to my guy, man.
Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that. I remember being in Boise, and I was like, yeah, we
We
sat down
appreciate
on the
that.
bench after Joe. We talked about the jab, and I was just telling him, like, it's different jabs. It's the up jab, is the open hand jab, the smack jab, the strong jab. Listen, the jab is the most important punch in boxing, but it is the hardest punch to throw.
Right.
It really
Hmm.
is. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to stay disciplined, to stay with a jab. But let's go ahead and keep it moving. You got our guy, Big Bro, my man, the gladiator, Willie Gibbs.
That's that's my
Ooh.
big bro, man. My
Ooh.
warrior. That was a warrior. I watched him. Yeah, I mean, I'm we different, but if you
Kind of
look
the
at the
same, too.
we
Because
that's what
if
I'm
somebody
saying,
punch y'all,
and we
y'all
going
letting,
right back
whoop.
at you.
Yeah, you going
Y'all
right
gonna
back
bite
at
And
it.
down on your
I got that
mouthpiece. Y'all
from
biting
Willie. I
down.
got that from Willie. I got that from
Absolutely.
Willie.
And then you got the Philly great man who took his game to another level. Definitely a first ballot Hall of Fame, Danny Garcia.
Yeah, me and Danny came up in the amateurs together, you know what I mean? I was there when he won his first national tournament. His mom used to make my outfits. And, to see what he overcame with his dad and everything, I had to give it to Danny.
And then you chose our boy, Cool Boy Steph, who's another dog. Came up the same
You
way, had
dog.
to
You dog.
upset
I
all
watched
main
him in the
events, Golden Boy
amateurs.
fighters.
I watched him in the amateurs used to get robbed a lot, man, because they said he had a professional style. But when he turned pro, he shocked the world. A lot of love and
Yes,
respect
he
to Cool
did.
Boy.
Yes, he did. Big shout out to Cool Boy.
But,
Love
but,
and
but, but
respect from PGO. Danny Garcia
oh,
too.
my fact, my bad. And how can I forget my man J Rock, Julian Williams, West Philly finest world champ.
Woo!
You chose J Rock. What was that about? Why you choose
This
J
this
Rock?
the this the watch what he overcame. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Definitely.
To see what he overcame and to make it in a world check, I had to put Julian in there.
Shout out, shout
Yo,
out. Absolutely
I'm gonna
shout
tell
out to
you
Julian.
something. Julian J. Rock Williams, champ, and Hank Lundy. If you watch his performance from
Can you move
when he
that
took the
producer?
belt from Jared Hurd, when
Right.
he took the belt from Jared Hurd, that was a picture perfect performance. He
Exactly.
pitched
Yeah.
a
It was.
shutout.
It
He
was.
was
It
on
was.
top of his game.
He
I
was
was
on his
like,
game.
God damn. He was
And
on
you know
top of
what?
his game, y'all, the way he beat Hurd.
And you know
I
what?
was
Some
surprised.
people let the loss that he had to Charlo and them take away how good J Rock was. When J Rock was on his game, he was a bad boy. You don't. The bottom
He
line
was
is
a
this, because
bad
I
man.
get tired of people talking shit and just underestimating people, bro, or just talking trash. You don't become a world champ. No
Right.
You
fluke,
don't.
no bum is
Yeah,
ever gonna become a world champ. I don't
become a
care
world
what you
champion.
say.
Exactly.
You did something.
Exactly.
So we definitely got to give a
and
shout out.
and that go to and shout out when you shout out J Rock too, Julie Williams. Got to shout out Coach Spread, man. He coached him. He gave him a good game
Absolutely.
plan towards the title. That was a beautiful game plan, but he looked it good, man. He really did.
Before we let you go, man, listen. I heard there was so much ruckus with this Bud Crawford fight. Did you and Bud almost come to blows? And you was up there on the stage, man, because I had a couple of people that was there. That was like, yo, Hank out here wilding. Yo, they gonna wind up rumbling before the fight. Like
Yeah. I know.
that's the
I
call I
want to
was
play. I
getting.
want to.
And you said some shit that needs to be explained. You said Bud Crawford stole your style.
You gotta look at it. Look before, but
PGO, check this
no.
out.
Listen.
Now you tell me if he
Before,
confident or arrogant. Check this out. Go ahead, PG. Go ahead, Hank. You
before
got it.
I fought fighters. He fought. Then he fought them after me. Look how he fought them fighters. It was Hank Lundy first. Then it was Bud.
Oh my God. So that means he stole your style?
Man, listen, everybody know that. I got that said to me about in previous interviews, man. Like everybody know that. It just he took it. It's like this: when you that guy and you winning, it's like they kind of drown the realness out the way. Everybody already know that. Hank Lundy was the first bad boy.
Okay.
Nobody, nobody wasn't doing
Yes,
that.
this
I
is
was doing
correct.
that.
This is
I
correct.
was
This
the
is
one on
correct.
ESPN. Oh, they ain't got me in the top 10. Rip everything up. What? I was the,
Yeah.
I had that persona. It was me.
It was me. That's who?
It
Me.
was me.
With me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look, Chip, I ain't
Yo,
mad. I'm just trying
let
to
me
give
ask
the
you
people.
something.
Go ahead, T.Y.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to Coach Boy and Pooh. Shout out to my man Pooh, Derek, and
Coach
Joe.
Ballhead Pool, we love
I'll be
you,
up there,
baby.
man.
and
My
I might
God.
have to start helping you out with some of them fighters, man.
We got to
Listen,
get your fighter on here, Dennis Thompson, coach.
absolutely. Real quick, if you are trying to get into boxing and you have little kids, holla at my man on IG. His name is Coach Ballhead Pooh. Just like that. Ballhead Pooh, you'll find him. His name is Derek Ennis. The man got it locked down. He's also the brother of the great phenom, Jerron Boots Ennis. So you in there with a fucking gym full of champions and fighters up there,
Jim,
and he's good
no
at
doubt.
what he do. All times of night, and his schedule is flexible, and it don't stop. It's like why he open 24/7. Go ahead,
No
Ty.
doubt. Now, Hank, let me ask you something. Why were you in Sean Porter's camp? Or what was y'all doing there? Because
That's my bro.
I noted that you was with Kenny Porter and Sean
That's
Porter.
my
What
bro.
was you? Okay, okay.
And I
Was
was
you getting
wreaking
ready for a
havoc.
fight?
I was wreaking
Okay.
havoc. I was wreaking havoc.
Okay.
He fought Birdo, right? He beat
Okay.
Birdo. Birdo got that
Okay.
sneaky uppercut. I got a sneaky
Yeah.
uppercut, fast hands.
Okay.
Prepared him for
Okay.
that. Prepared him for the
Okay.
Adrian Broner fight. You see what happened in that?
Okay.
I've been in
Okay.
previous camps, but that's my bro. But I'm the only one that go in there and test Sean Porter.
Okay.
And
Okay.
his dad knew we need somebody that's a dog in there that's going to test him, man.
Let's
And
get them
Hank Lundy
lights
is
I-
up,
a
fellas.
dog.
Let's get them lights up.
Is it because both of y'all play football? So when
And
you
that
get in
too,
there,
but
you're in the gridiron.
no, one thing about it, he needed somebody that was going to push Sean Porter, and Hank Lundy did that. I didn't care how big he was.
Got you.
I went right at him.
Got you. Got you. Okay. So Kenny
Absolutely.
Porter knew that.
He knew
Okay.
that.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Just a few more questions, Chairman. I know I keep saying that. Forgive me, man. I'm just trying to get as much as I can in this short little bit of time. But listen,
You trying to get him to tell you the official numbers on the Bud Crawford fight.
hey,
That's
man,
what
I
you
want to
trying to
know.
do.
Shit,
That's what
I
you
want to
trying
know.
to do.
You know what I mean? I did
Yeah,
some research.
yeah.
I did some research and made some calls. I said, "Dang, okay, Hank, okay, Lee."
Yeah,
But
yeah.
listen,
Don't
I
worry
I,
about
I
it.
shouldn't
Don't
be
worry
I
about
shouldn't be
it.
surprised because there's plenty of times I've seen him come to press conference on with furs, Louis
Yeah,
Vuitton
yeah.
suits, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what he
okay,
do.
Hank, all right. Listen, it ain't. They say it ain't tricking if you got it, man. Look, Florida, you earned it, bro. Just a quick question, real quick. What was your hardest challenge in boxing? Whether it was sparring somebody, who was the hardest puncher you fought? Because we always remember that one person who
I
could
ain't going
punch.
to front Patrick Lopez. He broke my jaw.
Damn,
I fought
Patrick
10 rounds with a
Lopez.
I
broken
said the
jaw.
same thing and I was on mute. Damn.
Yeah,
You,
Okay.
I fought 8 rounds with a broken jaw. Won the fight.
Wow. Was it like a Jake Paul broken jaw shattered or what? Just broke.
I think he just got froze. Hank, if you there, you
Damn,
might have
champ.
to leave and come back.
Hey, champ, I said the same thing. We both said damn at the same time, but I was on mute. Damn.
I
He
know, I
said,
know.
so he broke my jaw. I said, damn, yo, Hank crazy. He the realest. I'm going to ask you, was it a Jake Paul broken jaw or was it just a small broken jaw, medium broken jaw, or large broken jaw? What type of jaw was broken? Small, medium, or large?
Absolutely. I'm gonna give him a few minutes to do his call because
Okay.
we gotta let him go. I really
Okay.
we actually stopped him in mid training. But I just
But
want to
this
say,
is crazy for him to be in the gym doing this. This crazy. People
turn your
reaching out to
camera on,
PGO,
Hank.
champ. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a good thing though. He may not be back in.
Yeah.
We probably lost him. Yeah, we
No,
lost him, man. We got the
he'll be
best
back.
of him so far.
Listen,
Okay.
but we definitely want to thank the PGO Nation and everybody who support and get on the podcast, man. We love you guys. Listen, it's only going to get bigger and better. We're going to have some more guests coming, like Ricardo Williams, like Darnell Boone, who fought and dropped Andre Ward, almost upset the perfect record of Andre Ward, like Juan McPherson, top prospect, who really disappeared. We need to know what the hell happened. He was Olympian. What happened? We're going to get those stories out. We got, like I said, Rick Williams, Silver Melodist, broke the bank. Rick broke the bank. But listen, we're gonna let everybody know that we love you guys. TY, let's go ahead and get ready to close this thing out. Let Hank get what he gotta do. It's just saying,
Okay.
TY, let's get it.
Well,
Got it.
now you know, blow for blow, yeah, is PGO like that.
We love you guys, man. Thank you. Tune in for next week because we coming back
Mwah.
again.
Yeah.
What's good, PGO Nation? This is Ant the Messenger along with Y-Weezy Social Media Encyclopedia. Now you know, blow for blow, it's PGO.